Once I log into the portal, this is what I'll see. Let's go through a couple of our features here. There's the video on how to register, some PDFs, and then there's a couple of things that you may want to note. One is that you have to complete all of the sections and then make sure you go back and submit the application. I'll show you that in a minute. All of these checklist items on the left need to be completed, and this roadmap helps you figure out what you haven't finished yet. Let's go ahead and start on the left. If I look at the checklist, these are the items I need to do for registration. I need to pay my $100 fee, fill out the fax information, meet with the principal, turn in vaccination forms and baptismal certificates if you have them. Next, I'm going to click on the Information tab and just double check all of my information. I can go ahead and click Same if my billing address is the same as my mailing address. I can also choose to exclude or include my mailing, cell phone, and email address into the online family directory available for other families to see. Once I'm finished with this, I click Update here on the top right of my screen. Next, I'll click on Additional Fields. I will fill out all of these different questions and then click, after I've finished all of those, I can then click Submit at the top right of my screen. Then I move into Contacts. You'll notice that I already have two, the mother and father in this case. I need an additional contact that is not a guardian. So I'm going to go ahead and click Add Contact. And then I'm going to authorize this person to pick up as well. And then click the Add button. Next, I'm going to enter the family medical information. I'll just enter our family physician, dentist, and insurance information, and then click the Submit button. Next, you can notice that we have copies of a few of our different documents, the school handbook and technology agreement. On the next tab is Agreements. Here I have to agree to a couple of different things. The first is the photo release form. Would I like my children's photos to be used for local media or printed materials about the school? I can choose to agree or disagree. For the fax payment, I am required to agree to pay tuition on time. I also agree that my family will follow the student and family handbook, and I agree to follow the technology release policy. Once I have completed that, I will hit Submit on the top right of the screen. Finally, I'm going to add in my student. I'm going to click Add New Student on the top right. Now, you'll notice that it asks for an email. We understand that most of our kiddos would not have one, and there's really no need to fill that out at all. Go ahead and click Add. If you have another student, go ahead and add. This student I'm going to put in preschool. Now notice how it popped up if I choose preschool, it goes to kindergarten. So I want to put not yet enrolled to make sure that they actually go into preschool. Then I'm going to click Add. Oops, missed a field. Now you'll see that a few other sections opened up on the left. I need to go through each one of these for my student as well. I'm just going to first click on Information and then double check that everything is accurate, verify it, and update. Checklist, there is nothing to do. I'm going to go to the application and choose what family or what parish our family goes to, if that's applicable. And then I'm going to choose my classes. Since this kiddo is going into 5th grade, I'm going to apply to the 5th grade. Click Update on the top right. Lastly, I'm going to fill in our medical information. This child has no health issues, so I'm going to click the box on the green box on the bottom and click Add. Now I'm going to move over to Kayla and repeat the information. I'm going to double check everything about Kayla and verify it by checking the box and hit Update. If I click on Checklist, once again there's nothing there. I move to the application and there are a few more questions for preschoolers. Is this their first classroom experience? Yes or no? Is this child toilet trained? Yes. Will this child plan on going to this school for kindergarten? Yes. And then once again, what parish do you attend? Once you're finished, click Update. Now you're almost done. The very last step is to go to the home screen and you'll see that, uh-oh, I'm missing a little bit of information. I better go back. So I click on Enroll, and I need to enroll my daughter into preschool. I missed a couple of these tabs. So I'm going to go ahead. I would like her to do the 3-day pre-K afternoon program. I'm going to click Update. And then I also needed to fill out her medical, so I'm going to click there. I'm going to have that this child has sight impairment. And I'm just going to write that they need to wear glasses at all times. And then choose Add. Now I'm going to go back to my home, and you'll notice that I now have this large green box on the top right of my screen. That's where I'm actually going to submit the application. I'm going to click Submit. Yep, I'm sure that's what I want to do.